Hi, my name is Kristen Techko and I'm a professional harpist, and today I'm going to be reacting to an AI orchestra. This orchestra is playing the Waltz of the Flowers movement from the Nutcracker Suite. It features a harp cadenza, and it's actually one of our standard excerpts, so I've studied it well. I've also performed it. It's a short 3-minute video, so let's start by watching the whole thing through, and then I'm gonna break down exactly what the heck this harpist is doing. So let's dive in. Why is everyone standing? The eyes. Okay, that's a bit dramatic. Wow. What? They just disappeared? It's spinning. Sure, let's dance too. The spit in the air. Conductor actually looks half legit, I think. Don't come after me, conductors. What is she doing? Oh, is he smoking? Sure, let's just tap the soundboard. Oh no! Why? Doesn't make sense. Wow. I'm losing it. This is hilarious. What a chaotic video. Let's go back to the beginning and watch some of this footage again. I'm curious to see what the harpist is actually playing, because her fingers were not lining up with the notes. The sheet music goes flying. She's in the harp. She's become one with the harp. She wasn't playing anything. These expressions are hilarious. Oh my gosh. The eyes. Harp cadenza. Okay, let's start with that right there. First off, bad harp technique. Palms are to the strings. Palms should be facing down. So her right hand and left hand are playing the exact same notes, which doesn't make sense, because if you do play the same notes, you're gonna be cutting off the sound. Second thing, her right hand is way down at the bottom of the harp. Generally, our right hand does not reach that far on the strings. Occasionally, we have repertoire that requires our hands to be at the bottom of the harp. At that point, we would put the harp down and lean into the strings so we have a bit more space to get down there. So she's kind of sweeping down the strings and pulling away. That's not great harp technique. You want to play exactly where you place your fingers on the strings to get a good sound. So this is kind of what she's doing. Sounds just like it, right? It's like a violin bow in the strings. That's the other side of the harp. We do not play the harp backwards. First off, the cadenza is going higher, which would not make sense for you to be playing down here low on the strings. It's gonna be way up here. And I'm just noticing now these strings are super off. On the harp, we have colors as reference to help guide us exactly where the notes are on the instrument. If there were no colors, I would have no idea where any note was. So the red strings are C's and the black strings are F's, and then we have the notes between C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and so on. So on this harp, we have a C, no string here, D, and then another C. Oh, and then we have an F, okay. Then it looks like there's a string right there. Let's say that's a G, A. Oh, we have another F. Okay, now we have an orange string. I mean, I could say that's a really old gut string because occasionally gut strings do turn a little bit yellow when they get older. So let's just pretend that's what that is. These colors are not consistent at all. She is strumming. It almost looks like she's using something, but let's just say it's her thumb. This is totally the typical look of what people probably picture when they see harp. And then there she just decides to like play with the back of her fingers. This is actually a lever harp. This is not a pedal harp. Lever harps are not found in orchestra, mainly because the sound they produce is not as big as what one of these would produce. And also we have pedals to change accidentals and change the notes. It's just not as practical in orchestral music. And also the harp is sitting way too low for where she's playing. She's really, really down low, which is gonna cause arm pain after a while. And for some reason, the harp is now spinning. Hey, this harp kind of looks like mine a little bit. Harpist here is playing the harp on the wrong shoulder. Harps are designed, if you are right-handed or left-handed, to sit on your right shoulder. It just makes it a lot more easy for you to see the strings, just how they're designed. I don't understand why. I don't get it. Like her head is through the collar. I can't even fit my head through here. More making out. Sure. You know, I was just thinking, I feel like a lot more people would go to orchestra concerts if it was like this. Wow. I'm a little speechless. I mean, this was really entertaining to watch, and I hope you guys learned a little bit about the harp. For those curious to see what the harp cadenza actually looks like when played correctly, let me play that cadenza for you now. If you have any questions or anything you'd like to know more about, feel free to leave them in the comments below.